is how much we spend to produce a product. So this is a company. It's a company. This company produces marker. The amount this company spends in the cost of producing these markers before these markers are available to be sold is called cost. So which simply means this business would have spent on land, labor, capital, and enterprise to be able to produce a marker. Without the factors of production, we don't have a product. Without land, without labor, without capital, without enterprise, we cannot have a product. If one is missing, we can't still have a product. We need the 4 factors of production to be able to produce a product. So the amount we spend on them is called cost. Do we understand cost here?
Yes.
So cost is what? The amount spent on the factor inputs to produce output. These are supposed to put together in process to give us a good or service, like teaching. Without this school, I can't teach. Without me, the school would not, without teacher, without students, without the owners of the school, without equipment, we don't have a school. So we need all the factors of production for production. The amount we spend on them is called the cost. Do we understand cost here?
Yes.
The amount spent in the cost of producing a product. Now go to time periods. Why do we call them time periods? We call them time periods because this is the period which we operate in as a firm. So there are 2 time periods a firm can operate in. A firm can operate in the short period, which is the short one, or in the long period, which is the long run. So it's either you are operating in the short run or in the long run. So what makes them different? Short run or long run is not about the months or the years. It's about how flexible your factors of production are at a certain period. It is about the flexibility of land, labor, capital, and enterprise that determines if you are in the short run or in the long run. Do you get my point or not? Yeah. It depends on what the flexibility of land, labor, capital, and enterprise that decides if a firm is operating in the long run or the short run. So what is the short run? It is a period which at least one factor input is fixed in supply, which means at that period, one of these factors, especially these, is fixed. You cannot change it. For example, a firm may not be able to invest in new machinery, capital, as the demand for its product increases, but may be able to hire temporary workers, labor, to increase output. This indicates that the firm is operating in the short run. The demand for these markers might increase now. Can you just stop this and sit down properly? The demand for markers might increase right now. But because the demand is increasing right now, we might not be able to buy a machine that will produce marker because it takes time to get the machine. But we can quickly employ workers to join the production so that they can produce more markers. Do you get the point here?
Yes.
It is difficult to invest in equipment right now. It is fixed. But we can employ more workers at that point in time. So being able to employ more workers and unable to buy equipment makes us to operate in the short run. Do we get short run here? In the short run, one factor input is fixed. We can't change it. Example is equipment or machines. Machines are expensive. They are not what we can quickly buy because demand is increasing. Oh, we never knew demand is going to increase. So demand increases right now, then we have to buy machines. No. But we can quickly employ workers. Oh, the school needs teachers. They might get one now. But the school needs generator, another generator. We might not be able to get it right now. Or we need more building. We might not be able to get it right now. Oh, the students are more. The students are increasing. Yeah, we can get teachers for them. But we cannot expand this class right now. Because this class is capital. It is fixed presently. Do we understand short run here? So in the short run, one factor from here, especially capital, is fixed. That makes it in the short run.
It stays as it is.
Yes. Do we get it? So it is a short run because at this point in time, There's no flexibility in capital. We cannot. Any question about church one? Then in the long run, land, labor, capital, enterprise are flexible. Because in the long run, we can expand the school, we can get more teachers, we can get more chairs and tables, we can do everything we need. There's flexibility. Oh, next semester we might be able to expand this class because in next semester we are operating in the long run. Do we understand long run here? The difference between short run and long run is the flexibility of land, labor, capital, and enterprise. If this school is able to expand right now, the school is operating in the long run. So the transition between long run and short run is based on or is dependent on how you are able to adapt or to adjust your factor inputs to the need of the firm with the current situation.
Yeah.
Do we understand short run and long run?
Yeah.
So the amount we spend on land, labor, capital, and enterprise, either in the short run or in the long run, is cost. Any question about cost? So we stop here. In the next class, we talk about different types of cost.